Good morning. I'm gonna do Divine Masculine reading. See what's going on. This won't resonate with everybody. You'll know with your intuition and your heart if it resonates with you. There's different masculines on different timelines. So if it resonates, great. Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. Otherwise, just toss out what doesn't resonate. If you came across this video, I believe there is a message in here for you, and you will know what that is, okay? Gender doesn't matter. It's just energy. So let's just jump right into it, guys. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Masculines energy right now? What's going on with Divine Masculines energy right now? What's going on with Divine Masculines energy right now? Oh, wow. Okay. So, we've got new love. Do I think that's a new love? No, I think it's just you guys getting to know each other again. It's sparking that love that was there before when you were in your little love bubble before you had your first separation, okay? It's feeling that and understanding that that's what love is, instead of like karmic situations. They think that's what love is until they meet you, and then they have a new idea about what love actually is. So we've also got honeymoon, soulmate. So he knows you guys are soulmates, twin flames. He knows now that he has to love himself first. I also feel like this is a message for you, Divine Feminine. He's telling you, love yourself first, okay? We've got free yourself, worth waiting for, and very soon. So to me, all these cards mean is very soon you guys are going to be back in this bliss of new love, right? That's what I feel like that means. He knows your soulmates. He's telling you, put yourself first, baby. You know, I'm putting myself first. I'm freeing myself from any karmic situations that I'm in. Please wait for me. He's saying he is worth waiting for. Please wait for me. It might not seem like it's very soon, but it is very soon, okay? We have a lot of eclipses coming up in June. That's going to change the energy so much. On the bottom, we have let your friends help you. So he could be talking to his friends. He could be talking to a counselor, a therapist, just even talking to God. But he's letting people help him with this situation, which can be good and bad, because on the top we have healing family issues. So I feel like that goes along with freeing yourself. Understanding that it's not okay to be in toxic situations, just because, you know, basically the Divine Masculines are very much people pleasers. They don't want to upset anybody. They don't want to go against their morals or what they've been taught. But he's understanding that loving yourself first means making yourself happy. You know, he can leave situations that don't serve him anymore. And he's healing that, okay? Spirit, what is going on with Divine Masculines right now? What's going on with Divine Masculines right now? Well, they don't want to talk, do they? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so new direction. Loving yourself first. Freeing yourself. He knows that he's settling in situations that don't make him happy. And that is very beautiful. If it hasn't happened yet, it's happening very soon, okay? He's going to put himself first, which means he's putting his Divine Feminine first. I believe that he knows, even if he hasn't realized it quite yet, he knows deep in his heart in his unconscious that he's settling, and it's going to come to light very, very soon. You guys are mirroring each other. What that means is basically you're kind of doing the same thing. So if, say, you were in a karmic situation, Divine Feminine, you finally left that karmic situation, that means the energy within, because you left that situation, it means he's going to leave his karmic situation. Okay? It might take some time, but he will, because the energy, you guys mirror each other, right? We've got new direction. So he wants to follow the light now. He knows he needs to take a new direction. He knows he needs to free himself. Okay, he's been trying in these situations for a long time. And it just will never work out. No matter how hard he tries, he's still going to be settling. He's not going to be truly happy. He may be comfortable. He may be content, but he's not, the bliss isn't there like it is with you. Bottom, we have pause. So there is a pause in the relationship right now in your guys' communication. That's because he's trying to figure all this stuff out. And then we have Divine Feminine on the top. So you are on his mind heavily, okay? So even though there's a pause and you guys might not be talking, just know that you're heavily on his mind. It might not seem like it, but you are. Spirit, what's going on in Divine Masculine's heart towards his Divine Feminine right now? What's going on in his heart space? He's at a crossroads because he's just figuring out that he's settling where he's at, right? He thought, oh, I'm so happy where I am, so I'm not going to make any decisions. But now he knows he needs to go in a new direction because where he's at, it's not good. It's toxic. He knows he's bound to this person by a soul contract. He knows that he needs to let go and move on to complete the mission he's supposed to have with his Divine Feminine. So he's coming to that understanding. Metamorphosis. So he is definitely changing. He's purging. He's changing who he is. When your Divine Masculine comes back, he will not be the same person he was before. Okay? When he really comes back. I know they come back and you talk for a couple weeks and, then they just ghost you again. But he's changing. He's going through this change. So it might take a little while, but it is going to happen very soon. Okay? We've got the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Yes. Yes, my Divine Feminine. The answer is yes. I understand that I've been settling. I know that I need to change. So that Spirit's telling him the answer is yes to all of this stuff that he's feeling right now. And yes for this fresh start, right? We got that twice. New direction, going towards the light, fresh start, growth, changing, starting over is not a bad thing, okay? Most of the Divine Masculines are extremely afraid of change. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't want to hurt anybody, but they're finally putting themselves first. So that is absolutely fucking beautiful. On the top, we have mask. Yeah, he's been wearing this mask. Well, what do you know? He's been wearing this mask. This mask is gonna come off, okay? This mask is coming off with this metamorphosis. Under crossroads, we have guide. So he's being guided from this stuck situation. He's seeing signs about what? About his twin flame. He's ascending. He's understanding what this commitment means. So this is beautiful. He's seeing signs of you everywhere. Okay. It might seem like, since the masculines are the runners, I don't like using runner chaser, but since they're the ones who, initiate separation, right? We think that they don't think about us. We think that they don't see all the numbers. They don't see our name. They don't see everything that reminds, like everything that you see every single day, Divine Feminine. Your masculine sees it too. He just doesn't tell you, okay? Because you guys are twin flames. You guys are connected. This is happening to both of them. He's being guided as well, which path to take. Stop being stuck, Divine Masculine. He knows. He's being guided to realize this is not good for me. I'm not in love anymore. I don't want to be here. I'm tired of wearing this mask to everybody, to the world. He's tired of having his divine feminine a secret, his love, pushing that love down for so long. It's just going to explode. And he's been doing it for a long time. He's been wearing this mask for a long time. And to his divine feminine, to karmic partners, to family, to friends, to co-workers, to everybody. And he's just sick of it. He is sick of it. Spirit, what's going on with divine masculine right now? What is going on? If I could shuffle. What's going on with divine masculine right now? Oh, come on. What's going on with divine masculine right now? See, they just don't want to talk yet. They just don't. Yep, Four of Pentacles, holding back, not speaking. This is also, I feel like there might be some issues with finances. Trying to hold on to his money. So if he's leaving a situation, relationship where it's going to cost money to leave, like divorce or splitting up because of children or something like that, he's going to have to pay child support. He's trying to hold on to his money. But also he's holding on to you too, divine feminine, but he's also holding back. He's holding back. He's still wearing that mask. It is falling, but he's still wearing it. What's going on with divine masculine? Judgment. He's getting a judgment call. This is also reconciliation, second chances. A spirit is saying, wake the fuck up. Okay, it's time to wake up. So we've got the Five of Pentacles again, just like the Four of Pentacles, some kind of lack in money. He's going to lose money with whatever situation he leaves. But you see how the light's shining down. He's understanding that, first of all, money isn't everything. He's kind of coming to the point, like, this is progressing, right? Where, you know what? Yeah, it would be easier to stay with this person. But is money more important than my heart? Is money more important than my divine feminine? He's realizing that material things aren't going to make him happy. So him holding on to money and all this stuff, house, cars, whatever, it doesn't make him happy anymore. So, and I feel like his relationship has a lot to do with finances. So the person that he's with, they're connected through finances. He might feel obligated to have to take care of them or basically make the money, but it just doesn't matter anymore. It's starting not to matter, okay? The person that he's with is very comfortable with money because he works and works and works and makes most of the money in this situation. Or if you're a situation where your divine masculine isn't the breadwinner, he's like, oh my God, I'm losing even more money if I leave this situation. What am I going to do? But I feel like this reading is for people who, masculines who are the breadwinner, and they feel like they're going to lose a lot of money, but it doesn't matter anymore. Like, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much as it did, right? His divine feminine matters more than money to him. I feel like this whole money thing, this Five of Wands, this is conflict, outside conflict. So, it's not going to go well if he tells a karmic partner or his family or friends, hey, I'm getting divorced. I'm just not happy. Or, hey, I'm leaving this situation. There's going to be a lot of drama. Most masculines hate drama. So, most divine feminines hate drama too. But I feel like it's not going to be easy. But he is going to take that leap of faith with the Fool here. People might say, you're a fool. Like, what are you doing? You have this whole life. You've been in this situation for so many years. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to follow love. But he understands that love is what makes the world go round, right? He understands that he has to move forward with his divine feminine because that's where he's happy. That's what makes him happy. Him walking around every day being this other situation, he's so tired. He has to hide his feelings. He has to wear this mask like he's fine. And, most people might not believe it, but the divine masculines are very upset that they ghost their divine feminines, ignore them. It's very painful for them too, but they have to be strong, and they think they need to wear this mask all the time, especially to their divine feminines, because if they didn't, then they know once they start talking to their divine feminine, it's a spiral, right? It's really hard to control yourself once you start. So I feel like a lot of masculines are going to come back with this cup of love here, this Knight of Cups, after these situations are over, because the second they start talking to their divine feminine again, it's extremely hard and painful to stop once your energy is back connected. So I feel like some of them are waiting until they do tell this person, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. They get divorced or whoever moves out. I think some of them are waiting for that. In the meantime, we got the Four of Swords here. So a lot of contemplating, a lot of basically going within and trying to figure out the best way to move forward with this. Excuse me. He wants to send a divine feminine a message. This is not, this is kind of immature energy. It's just like a little flirty text or a little conversation. But also what I'm mainly getting from this is while he's in this meditative state, praying, thinking, he's getting messages from spirit, because wands are spirit, right? He's getting these messages from spirit of who he's supposed to be with, what they're supposed to be doing, and what he's doing to himself by wearing this mask all the time. And this is changing him. He's understanding how important this is, not only to him and to the divine feminine, but to the universe, to God. This is a divine love. And he's coming to that realization, okay, with this Judgment here. Spirit, what's going on with divine masculine right now? What's going on with divine masculine right now? Oh, shit. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Fun flirting. Little messages. Let's bring this love back, right? Let me tell you that, you know what? I do like you, divine feminine. Let's bring this back, okay? Top of the deck. We've got the golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. He is realizing that the situation he's in is not how a relationship is supposed to go. He keeps trying and nothing changes. And it won't change, right? So instead of trying to change the relationship, doing the same thing over again, he's going to change himself, and he's going to get the fuck out of there because it doesn't make him happy. We've got mask again. So that is spirit really saying, listen, you feel like your divine masculine doesn't love you, doesn't care about you. He says, oh, we're just friends or whatever. He says he lies. He's been lying to himself. He's wearing this mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide. Pretend. Delude. Gaslighting. So he's wearing this mask to everybody in his life. And it's exhausting. Not being your true, authentic self. Not sharing your truth, your heart. This really breaks his heart. It breaks his heart not talking to his divine feminine. It breaks his heart, like I said, ignoring her, ghosting her, not being able to touch her or feel her or be in her energy, just hang out with her and laugh. Like, it is very hurtful for him just as much as it is for divine feminines. He just doesn't show it. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. I also feel like with this, we've got the girl with the snake being used, enabling boundaries. So I feel like this third party situation here, you know, it does hurt his feelings that this doesn't work out, because he's put a lot of time, money, energy into this other person, and it's like they just used him. He's coming to the realization that he's just being used. There's no love there. There's no affection. There's no emotional fulfillment. He's like, this is just so sad that I have wasted all this time. Which really, it's not wasting. I hate when people say that, because you never waste time with anybody. You always learn and grow from it. But they feel like I've wasted all this energy and time and money and giving my love to get nothing in return. So that is very sad for them, especially if they've been with somebody for a really long time, for years. I mean, it's sad. You're used to that person, right? We've got the snake here. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. So I feel like the masculines are finally realizing, with Spirit's help here, that the person that they've been with is actually the other woman, because you guys are already spiritually married, okay? So if he's with somebody else, he feels like he's cheating on you. He's betraying you. That's because of that spiritual marriage, okay? Got addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. So again, this relationship is not a healthy one. And he's realizing that he's codependent on this person because he's used to this person and he's scared of change. But he is changing whether he likes it or not. We've got the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child. Growth. Exactly. It's exactly this card here. So he is changing. He's changing into the divine masculine, where he should be, where he's aligned. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So he's changing. He's healing. He's praying, getting answers that he's supposed to get. He's healing from this codependent situation that he's been in for years or months, depending on who I'm talking to. But things are coming to light. He's getting these messages, and they're finally making sense. Usually when divine masculines get messages, they ignore it. They shove it down. They're like, oh, that's not real. That's fake. That didn't happen. But now it's so prominent in his life all the time, every day, seeing signs of the divine feminine. That he's like, okay, I'm listening now. You know, let's fix this. Show me what I need to do to be able to make this work. Spirit, what's going on with divine masculines right now? What's going on with divine masculines? Okay, so we've got court, divorce, going to talk to lawyers. That could also go with let your friends help you. Okay, there's some of the divine masculines are going to court to get divorced for child visitation, to split up their property. We've got sad news, but we also have unexpected money. So I feel like they're so worried about losing so much money. They're not. I feel like this is the karmic person, especially since this is a woman figure here. They're gonna get the bad news of, hey, you don't get to take all the divine masculine's money, okay? So they're gonna be happy about that. And then also I feel like the masculines could be getting some kind of news, or they're telling the karmics, hey, you know, I do want to get divorced. I don't want to be with you anymore. You know, I care about you, but I'm just not in love with you. This isn't the kind of relationship I want to spend for the rest of my life, with no affection or with no emotional fulfillment. Okay, they could be good partners together, but it's like platonic. It's like roommates living in the same house, right? There's no bliss, and basically he's realizing his love with his divine feminine will never be able to be replicated with anybody else. So I feel like that conversation is being had. Do I necessarily think that he will tell the karmic partner about the divine feminine? Some of them. Some of them won't. they will probably just say like, hey, you know, I think we would both be happier with other people. Because they're also doing an injustice to the karmic partners by loving someone else and really being someone else's, but staying. Because the karmic partner also has, you know, a soulmate that they're supposed to spend their life with. So the longer they drag it out, it's just the worse it is for the karmic partner's actual person, right? It's just cause and effect, right? Every decision that's made is cause and effect, and it's messing up a lot of people's lives and extending things that shouldn't be extended. Spirit, what does Divine Masculine want to say to his Divine Feminine? What does Divine Masculine want to say to his Divine Feminine? Ugh. I hope you're doing fine without me. I'm not doing fine without you. We just got this card yesterday. Please don't pressure me. So if you're messaging your masculine saying, when are you getting divorced? When are you leaving? You promised me all this stuff. Stop. Okay, they're feeling a lot of pressure already. It's very scary to lower your mask. All right, it's very scary to, especially if the masculines have talked bad about the feminines or said they were crazy. You know, it's really scary to go back now after months or years and say, you know what? I lied. This person isn't crazy. The way you walk turns me on. Also, with this mask thing, it's very scary to take down your mask to a karmic partner. Okay, some of them are malicious. Some of them are toxic. They don't know how they're going to react. But also they don't want to hurt anybody. So if they're not crazy, it's just they don't want to hurt their feelings. But the karmic partner also knows, like they know they're wearing a mask. They can sense that there's somebody else in their energy, which is the Divine Feminine. But they still don't want to hurt them, right? So it's very hard. So just be compassionate. The way you walk turns me on. Your masculine could have told you that. So that's, he loves watching you walk away. That's what I gotta say. He could also be a booty man, right? I've loved you for lifetimes. So he's getting glimpses of past lives together. It could be in dreams. He might not realize it's from a past life. I see signs of you everywhere. Yes. See? He sees signs of you everywhere. I love your voice. He could have videos of you just listening to your voice. He just loves listening to you talk. You make, all right, you make me so horny. So especially with the way you walk turns me on. You could have seen him recently, and he's thinking about it a lot. I've been waiting so long to hold you. So he just wants to hold you. He wants to feel you. Like I said, it's very painful for them just as much as it is painful for us. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it is. You are an angel. He believes that you are a real angel, and you are. You're an earth angel. I'm learning to forgive myself. So he has to, him taking this mask down, him, you know, talking to God and the universe, this judgment card, he's learning to heal and forgive himself. And that is just beautiful. He's transforming just like the butterfly. Okay. You are everything I've ever dreamed of. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. This is a beautiful song. Look it up. You're always on my lonely mind. So like I already said, he thinks about you constantly. Divine Feminine, as much as you think about your masculine, he thinks about you. Okay? I don't care if he says he doesn't. He does. And then we've got 2 time cards. I'm going to reach out. So he's going to reach out soon for some of you. And we've got 9 months. Some of you, it might take 9 months for him to reach out. But ultimately, I feel like this situation he's in might take a little while for it to be completed in court, for him to get that visitation, for him to recoup from losing some money, right? I feel like it's going to take a little time. Or also, I feel like you may start the initial stages of union, but like you could move in 9 months, or he's going to propose in 9 months. So don't be discouraged by this. Just have faith, visualize, you know, you guys coming together, feel the feelings, and you can manifest it. It is harder since he has free will, but at the same time, you guys are the same. You're the same soul. So when you focus on things, eventually he's going to focus on those same things. Okay. If you guys liked the video, please like it, subscribe, comment, let me know. And if you have any other videos that you want me to do, like karmic readings or divine feminine readings or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I'd love some suggestions, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.